Welcome to Beyond the Barrier, the podcast where we explore the wild world of public safety, fire, law enforcement, EMS, and security with your hosts, Jake, Corwin, and Joe. We're here to break down the barriers and go beyond the usual topics, from heroic tales of first responders to the latest tech in the security industry. We've got you covered, so buckle up and get ready for a ride that's sure to be as exciting as a high-speed chase, but with less sirens. Let's jump beyond the barrier and see what's on the other side.
Welcome back to Beyond the Barrier, everyone. This episode's going to be a little different. This is going to be a short, we'll call it Minisode. This one will be brought to you just by me, Jake. Hello. And in this episode, I am just going to cover something I found a little interesting. The headline of the article is called "New York Police Used AI to Track Drivers on Highways as Attorney Questions Legality." So basically, to sum it up, this is what happened. So in New York, I believe in Winchester, where was it at? Let's see here real quick. It was in Winchester County. So this is what happened. Police have been using this artificial intelligence, this AI, along with ALPRs, automatic license plate readers. So what they've been doing, they've been able to make these things work together, these cameras and the ALPRs. And so they're able to track cars and track where they're coming and going from. So they're able to do this basically with any car that passes in front of these license plate readers and these cameras. And so the government they did this for a 2-year period to this guy that was a known drug dealer to him. They started off of just a complaint, I believe. So they did this for 2 years, and they were able to determine that he was running narcotics back and forth. And they finally figured this out due to a search warrant. They searched this vehicle and they found a bunch of shit, crack, money, tons of money, guns. So yeah, they were able to track him just through these ALPRs and the cameras that they have set up along the roads. Now here's where the question comes into play. Should that be legal? Is that legal? I don't know. So I guess that's something that we need to, look into, get everybody's opinion on. Does this violate rights? Does this require police to have a search warrant? They did all of this without a search warrant. And I'll leave the article in the show notes so you guys can take a read if you want. But it's basically, they did a warrantless search. Basically, they were able to track this guy for 2 years without a warrant. And that's where they're talking about the legality here. Is this legal? Are they able to track somebody like that with that kind of technology without having a warrant? And if they are, will this still stand up in court? This guy's lawyer is trying to get it thrown out of court. Actually, as of right now, the gentleman has taken a plea deal and pleaded guilty. So, but it all came into question. Is this legal? Can they do this? Do they need to have a warrant? So, I don't believe there's been a federal ruling on it at this time. I do know that the individual, he was charged federally, so I imagine it is in the federal courts. But, I think this is a great tool. I think it's something that can be used immensely to help better our communities and make them safer. When it comes to should they need a warrant to do it, I don't think so. Because if you're willing to go out into the public, not your home or your business or whatever, if you're willing to go out and drive on public roads and break crimes, and you're willing to break laws in the public, well, then it's the police's job and other law enforcement agencies to stop that from happening. And if they needed a warrant for everything, they would never get anywhere. Plus, I see a warrant for more as private. Need it for your home, for your car, whatever. These people are going out into the public and doing it. I don't think they should have to have a warrant to have a camera up. As long as it's on public property, who cares? If you don't want to go to jail because of these cameras and shit, don't do illegal shit. Some people would say invasion of privacy. Well, I guess you could argue it to a certain point, but again, the way I see it is don't do illegal shit in the public if you're going to do illegal shit. It's that simple. That's my stance on it. Love to hear all of your guys' stance on it. Do you think it's illegal? Do you think it should be illegal? Do you think it's an invasion of someone's property? What do you guys think about it? What are your thoughts on this new and emerging technology? Do you think we should continue with the new technology and see where it takes us, or should we scrap it and say this is no good for the people? It just invades privacy, whatever it is. This isn't the only great technology that's come forth in the last 10 years, 15 years. One huge thing that I can think of is the use of drones. That has been huge and vital in not only law enforcement, but firefighting, security, lots of applications with the drones. One thing I can think of with the drones right now is, kind of outside of public safety. But the use of drones in warfare, especially in Ukraine right now, is fucking insane. They are just doing crazy things with the drones over there, and it's awesome to see. I don't want to see anybody die, whatever. But just how intuitive that these people are, and they're able to figure out these things and use these drones for all kinds. They've used it for more than just warfare. They've used it for all kinds of shit. So, again, give me your thoughts on what you guys think about these ALPRs and the AI tracking people. I'll leave the news article in the show notes. If you guys want to get more from Beyond the Barrier, be sure to check out our Full Link podcast. And I think that'll wrap this Minisode up. Thank you guys for stopping by. Stay safe out there. If you'd like to reach us, contact us at beyondthebarrier1@gmail.com. And we will catch you all later.
And that's a wrap for another episode of Beyond the Barrier. We hope you enjoyed diving deep into the world of public safety, fire, law enforcement, EMS, and security with us. Your trusty hosts, Jake, Joe, and Corwin. If you liked what you heard, make sure to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to follow us on social media.